Hello, everyone. It's great to be here today to talk about something we all do, and that's eat. We're going to explore how to make healthier food choices and adapt our recipes to fit different dietary needs. Think of it as a culinary adventure where we learn to be more mindful and flexible in the kitchen. Let's start with some simple swaps to reduce fat and sugar. It's all about making smart substitutions, reducing fat. Instead of using butter or oil for try, using a little bit of broth or water for baking applesauce or mashed bananas can often replace some of the oil, adding moisture and sweetness. When it comes to dairy, opt for low-fat or non-fat versions of milk, yogurt, and cheese. Reducing sugar. This is where we get creative. Instead of refined sugar, consider using natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup in moderation, or even fruit purees like mashed dates or bananas. You can also reduce the amount of sugar called for in a recipe. Often you won't even notice the difference. Spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla extract can also enhance sweetness without adding sugar. Now let's move on to adapting recipes for different dietary needs. Vegetarian cooking. This is easier than you might think. The core principle is to focus on plant-based ingredients. Think fruits, vegetables, legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, grains, nuts, and seeds. You can easily substitute meat with tofu, tempeh, or even mushrooms. Experiment with different flavor profiles and spices to create delicious and satisfying meals. Gluten-free cooking. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. To cook gluten-free, you'll need to swap out those ingredients. Instead of wheat flour, try using gluten-free flours like almond flour, rice flour, or tapioca flour. Oats are naturally gluten-free, but make sure to buy certified gluten-free oats to avoid cross-contamination. When it comes to pasta and bread, there are now many delicious gluten-free options available. A few things to keep in mind when reducing fat or sugar. Firstly, taste and texture are important. So when substituting ingredients, try to find options that mimic the original recipe's consistency. For instance, if a recipe calls for melted butter, you can use applesauce or mashed banana in baking. But keep in mind, the texture will be slightly different. Secondly, cooking methods matter. You can still vegetables or meats in a little bit of broth or water and achieve a flavorful dish without excess oil. Thirdly, it's okay to experiment, and not everything will turn out perfect. Sometimes a dish may not turn out exactly as planned, and that's okay. It's all part of the learning process. And finally, balance is key. If you're reducing fat or sugar in a recipe, it's essential to consider the overall meal. Ensure you're still getting a balanced combination of nutrients and flavors. The key takeaway from this is that adapting recipes is about understanding the ingredients and making informed choices. Don't be afraid to experiment, and most importantly, have fun in the kitchen. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being.